What's a subtle sign someone is rich but hiding it? Are you rich? Well, we are comfortable. They can complain about costs, but it never stops them from necessary work or updating things. If you pay attention, you can notice who actually is stopped by barriers to purchasing things or buying services, or who can just get them at any cost but still complains like everyone else. The lack of fucks given. Used to teach English abroad. One class we were doing our introductions, telling everyone our names and what we do. One guy introduced himself and the whole class drew breath after he said his last name. Turns out he owned one of the biggest construction companies in the country. Guy carried a shabby briefcase and drove a beat-up RAV4. You couldn't tell he was loaded at all. My kind of guy. Nice teeth and nice shoes. They also don't talk about money. I'm an expat based in Malaysia. I met a billionaire once at a street-side food stall. He owned a rubber plantation and expanded into properties, first-generation wealth. He was in a wife beater, Panama shorts and a pair of flip-flops held together with sting, but his watch and ride. Damn. Really nice, simple clothing. Looks brand new. Perfectly clean. New shoes too, but no visible brands. Dressed like Adam Sandler. Wearing nameless clothes, no flashy brands or vending machine-style jewelry. You'll never hear them talking about money. If you do, they'll never remark about how much they have or earn. And if they are a stranger, they will probably lie about their job to keep you from suspecting them of having money. They've a certain ease in their attitude, never worrying about money or showing off, making decisions right then and there and not worrying how to pay. The richest person I have ever met drove a 1999 Mercury and dresses like he delivers pizzas. He owns large apartment buildings around the country and works higher up at a large bank for his day job. Bought a $2 million house cash and let it sit for 2 years while he did another $2 million of renovations, but looking at him, he's just a regular guy, no fancy clothes or I'm better than you attitude. His favorite restaurant is Chili's, if that tells you anything. No debt, buying stuff as they need it, without having to wait until payday, save up, etc. Having money provides a degree of spontaneity that us non-rich can't grasp. You can never really tell. There are fancy people that are rich and there are people that try to be fancy living in debt. There are people that look like crap that are filthy rich and there are people that look like crap that are poor. Some rich people are humble, and others are assholes. You can never really tell unless you have access to their bank accounts. I think it's funny when I read some of these comments like there's a formula to uncovering who's rich and who isn't. There's not. They always prefer to spend money rather than time. I was waiting in line for a music festival with a friend. A festival we already had tickets to. He realized that the preferred line was empty. So he straight up bought everyone in our crew preferred tickets, just so he could jump the line. That was like the only advantage. We literally all ended up with 2 tickets, because he didn't want to wait 20 minutes. No cell phone case.